Garrett here with eXp Realty. We just got our property tax bill and it is higher than last year. On Facebook, a lot of people locally here in Dawson County, Georgia, are not too happy about their property tax bills. So let's have a little fun with this. I thought I would compare our county with some neighboring counties and just do kind of like a little case study here. So and see how Dawson County measures up. So let's start with Dawsonville. So here's a property. These are active listings. So this is a $330,000 list price, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,800 square feet, 319 Highland Point. So HOA community, newer home. So it looks like in 2021, the tax bill was $2,088. And in 2022, I don't have access to 2023 on here, but 2022, it was $2,568. And how they came up with that, so a lot of this has to do with the assessed value, the way they assess the fair market value, which, by the way, often is quite different to what a realtor would gather for a market value for pricing. So if anyone can educate me on how they price, I would be interested to know that. So here they've assessed it at $300,000. Then they take 40% of that figure to get the taxable amount, which brings us to this 119, almost 120,000 figure. And then we look at the millage rate, which means, so here in Dawson County, as of 2022 anyway, it was 21. So you take $21 per $1,000 of the taxable amount. So you take, let's say, 120,000 divided by 1,000 times 21, and that gives us roughly, this $2,500 figure. Okay. So that's where we are there. So let's take a look at Lumpkin County. So that's Dahlonega, city of Dahlonega, county of Lumpkin. This is a really cool listing, by the way. It's $350,000, so a little bit higher price point, 3.2. But this one has 5 acres, and it's actually super cute. So, so check this out. So 2021, we have property taxes at $1,550, and then in 2022, $1,682. So not much of a jump there. I wonder how the 2023 is shaking up there. But check this out. Like, this is a comparably priced property, but look at what they've got it assessed at. So interesting. So they have it assessed at 170. So you're only taxing them, based on 67,000. The millage rate is actually slightly higher at 24, almost 25, but still they're about $1,000 less a year in their taxes, which is almost $100 a month. So I don't know the answer to this, guys. If someone knows, please tell me, educate me. I posted a question on Dawson County tax assessors Facebook page. I said, why are neighboring counties, Lumpkin, for example, assessing their property so much lower than market value for tax purposes? Is it the Board of Commissioners' discretion to decide how often property values are reassessed? We have the same millage rate, give or take, but our property values are being assessed double Lumpkins for homes with essentially the same, market value. Can someone help me better understand this process? So I am asking you, if someone knows the answer, I would like to know. Because that really makes all the difference, the assessed value. Let's move on to Pickens, which is Jasper, City Jasper, County Pickens. Now, this is a really cool house. It's a round house, built in the 70s. I love it. $300,000, so it's a little lower price point. It's a 3.3. It's big, 2,400 square feet. Only a half acre. But this one is in Bentry, I believe, which is a community. Well, it doesn't say it here. I think it's in Bentry. Anyway, I do think that this one has a much higher HOA, but we're focused on the taxes today. So 2021, their taxes were $1,035. So let's look at 2022. So 2022, taxes were $966. So bravo Pickens, they're doing well over there. But again, look at this assessed value. I mean, comparable market value, but doesn't seem like they've assessed it higher. Millage rate's a little lower at 20. So yeah, so far Pickens is winning there. Pickens and Lumpkin are looking really good. Let's move over to Forsyth County, just south of Dawson. So that's Cumming, Georgia, is a city inside Forsyth County. So here we have a $340,000 home. It's a 3-2, 1,600 square feet. This one has, how many acreage? Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, 0.28. So yeah, smaller lot. Okay. But this is a nice home. Really cute. So very nicely updated, looks like. Okay. So their taxes. So Forsyth County has always prided itself on being a lower tax county. But let's take a look. So 2022, this is saying 2,220, and 2021 it was at 2,000, so not a big jump there. And that stacks up to what I found on the county bill here, 2,220. So their millage rate 26, so a little higher. But again, their appraised value, well, their assessed values here are 208,000. Let's go back to Dawson and remind ourselves. Look at this. So 300,000. This is where really all the complaints are coming from. Why are we assessing so much higher than our neighboring counties? I really am curious about this. Because we're looking at comparably market value homes here. So, all right, let's go on to White County. So White County is Cleveland, Georgia. Let's see, here we go. Here's what you can get with the same amount of money in Cleveland. So $325,000, 1,500 square foot home, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I think this one's on about an acre. Let me double check. Yeah, 1 acre. Super cute house. Let's take a look. How cute is this? Love it. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at their taxes. All right, 2022, 2690. Woo! White County's a bit steep here. Let's see what their millage rate looks like. So look at their assessed value. So they're kind of, seems like they're doing what Dawson County's done. They've gone up quite a bit on their assessed value. Again, this is 2022. Their millage rate is comparable. So their taxes are, let's look at Dawson again. Millage rate's a little lower in Dawson. Assessed value 300, net tax 25, and so yeah, so they're kind of neck and neck here, with Dawson. So what does this mean? I mean, the biggest difference I can see here is if you own a, let's say, a market value, you pay around 300,000 or so for a home, 300 to 350 in Dawson or White County, for example, versus buying a home in Pickens or Lumpkin County, for example. You're gonna save potentially $1,000, if not $1,000 to $1,500 a year. So let's see what $1,500 is divided by 12. That's $125 a month. So if you own a house in one of these counties that your tax bill has just gone through the roof since you purchased, and you're thinking, okay, should I just sell and get out of this county? You might want to look at Lumpkin. You might want to look at Pickens. Unless they decide next year to assess their houses double as well. I don't know. But as of now, they are not. So you would save, let's say, around $100 a month. Of course, if you have enough equity, ideally, if you could purchase something with cash and avoid the interest rates, then you're